Hello, and welcome to another edition of Coffee Talk with immigration attorney Brian D. Lerner. In this particular episode, I'd like to talk about a petition for review. Okay, what is it? When might you need it? And why is it sometimes you have to go all the way up to this level to get a real chance to win? So, petitions for review in immigration law, um, you can you basically can consider it an appeal when you lost. And it's not when you lost once, it's when you lost twice. Okay, that's when you get to the petitions for review. So let me give you a little example. You get put in immigration court and you apply for whatever it is you apply for, and the immigration judge denies your case. Okay, you have 30 days to appeal to the Board of Immigration Appeals, which is still on the administrative umbrella, which means these are not federally appointed judges. These are still judges administrative, which are not the same thing. Okay, but it goes to the Board of Immigration Appeals. You have 30 of immigration court decision. It goes to the BIA. Then the BIA, at some later point, a year and a half, or if you're in detention, 3 to 6 months, makes a decision on your case. Let's just say they deny it. Okay, so now you have two denials. You're feeling dejected. You're feeling that you're never going to win. You're feeling like you want to give up and just be deported or just go home. Well, I'm here to tell you that after the BIA denies it, you have 30 days in which to file a petition for review to the Circuit Court of Appeals. Now, what that means is that is the first time that you are actually going to get your case heard by federally appointed judicial judges. Okay, these judges at the courts of appeal hear everything federally under the law. I mean, there's tax cases, criminal cases, there's civil cases, patent cases, all kinds of cases come in front of them. So they're not under the Administrative Law Act. They don't deal just with immigration law. And so that's why the reality is that sometimes when you have a difficult case, which, to be honest with you, those are the cases that walk in my door, sometimes you have to lose at the immigration court level, lose at the BIA level, and then you get a real chance to fight your case. And when we do the petitions for review, of course you have to file it, and there's the opening brief, then immigration, Office of Immigration Litigation sends their reply brief or their opposition, and you do a reply brief, and then the panel of justices decide whether they want to hear oral argument or not, and they give notice, and then the attorney will go and try to orally argue the case in front of 3 justices. Okay, and you've heard the saying, sometimes you have to fight a few battles to win the war. Well, this is definitely true in this case. There's even cases that I take knowing that immigration court will deny the case, knowing BIA will deny the case, and knowing that the first time I'm going to have a real chance to get the case overturned or to get a decision that will benefit the client is when we go and do the petition for review. So you can't look at it as, losing once, losing twice, and then just giving up. And you also can't look at it as, well, you lost twice, what could they possibly rule differently? Because it's a whole different arena. Okay, being in the Court of Appeals, really the eyes are much more open from the justices. They're not biased, in any particular way, and you get to make lots and lots of constitutional arguments. So it's really a forum that you don't want to just give up. So if your case is at the Board of Immigration Appeals, or you have lost within the last 30 days, go ahead, give my office a call, let you know what to do. Now, of course, there are times where more than 30 days have passed and people want to know what to do. Well, I have ways depending on the particular case of going into court on those cases as well. Do motions to reopen at the BIA, and then of course if that's denied, then we do a petition for review up from the denial of the motion to reopen. Okay, so all kinds of things. So if you like the video, click like, subscribe. Be sure, do not despair, do not give up. If you need to do a petition for review, give my office a call, let you know what can be done. More on the coming videos.